Coming to you live from St. Monica's March Madness headquarters, I'm Ben.
And I'm Jackson, your March Madness expert.
We're back to report on another week of exciting competition.
March is here. Couldn't be more excited.
There are battles being fought and white flags going up, and it's only going to get better from here.
Oh man, things got heated quick this week, but roaring with power, the Lion and the Lamb was not.
No, it wasn't, Jackson. It was leaning more towards the Lamb than the Lion in its first matchup.
That simply won't cut it in March. You need your laces tied and your strings tuned early to survive the cut.
The Lions and the Lambs were the only ones heading off this season early, were they?
No, we saw similar from our other matchup this week, as Who You Say I Am was only chosen to leave behind its regrets and mistakes and begin training for next year.
It's going to be a long off season for them. That leaves O Come to the Altar heading into the next round to face Great Are You Lord. How do you think that matchup will play out?
From the ashes, a new life has been born, and from those ashes, some hearts might be broken. It's going to be victory for those who come to the altar, no doubts.
Now, most would say Great Are You Lord has the heart it needs to make it to the next round.
Don't get me wrong, they can put their nose to the grindstone this week in training and play all 5 minutes with their heart they showed this round. Anything is possible, but this is going to be a tough one to come out with the W.
A few more heading into the Elite Eight as more matchups brought drama this week, particularly one you pointed out for us last week is one to watch.
Many of the How He Loves supporters are devastated this year. My heart isn't the only one turning violently in my chest.
Many hearts are broken today, but we've got a few of them out with us live. Out to you, Dylan.
No time to maintain regrets out here. I've got a loyal fan with me. How do you feel about these results?
I don't want to answer.
You guys only put up a fourth of the votes. How does that make you feel?
It's not good.
So like 75 to 25%, that's like not very many votes. So like your team kind of just blew it. How do you feel about that?
I said get this out of my face!
Thanks for, whatever that was.
This just shows that Oceans never fails, and it won't start now. A true powerhouse, dated as it may be, it still speaks to our desire to keep our eyes above the waves.
I still can't help but sing this one with all that I've got.
Neither can the rest of us.
We now know who it will be facing, though, as Lord I Need You and Build My Life had a heated matchup.
Back and forth, this was kind of battle you just didn't want to run to the bathroom in the middle of, out of fear that you'd miss something.
A firm foundation was found, but maybe not as we had projected.
Lord I Need You, still the one that guides our hearts.
Seeing such a hard hitter like Matt Maher's go-to have so much trouble against a fairly new song was surprising.
This is why we play the game. If we went off the rankings alone, we wouldn't have this incredible madness.
And Jackson, this madness isn't over yet. We're coming to the Elite Eight.
Many wouldn't have had some of these hits moving through, but they've proven their place in the competition.
All of these songs have shown why they belong. Let's see what's waiting for us in the Elite Eight.
Looking at these matchups, there are a few obvious standouts. The Battle of the Bracket Busters and Tremble and Come As You Are should be interesting, but I see Come As You Are reaching the Final Four.
Having a trust without borders is what Ocean needs to see the Final Four.
Trust it has, but it's going to be tested. This is when we see if our set list needs to have a few extra oldies thrown in there. And I think so. These oldies are ready to lift the trophy.
We're closer to that trophy with each buzzer beater and each sound check.
Remember, that singing is praying twice, but voting only counts once, so make that decision count.
We'll be here next week to guide you through the excitement of the Elite Eight. Who will make the Final Four? Your guess is as good as ours, but our guesses are pretty good.
We'll be here to guide you through the drama all month. Until next week, when the madness continues. So long.